Welcome to Word on the Streets TV, and I'm your host. That's right. That's right. Gregory Turner. That's right. I'm here in the building. We got my man G Money in the building. We got Girl Wonder in the building as my co-host.
Yes,
Girl
yes.
Wonder co-host Erica is in the building. What's up, Erica?
Hey, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Happy holidays to everybody.
Okay. Also, my co-host, my man Mo Money. Mo Money, big ideas.
What's up, Orlando? This your boy Mo Money from Mo Money's Big Ideas, live on Word on the Street, and you know I know the streets.
Okay, hey man, you definitely know the streets, man.
You know it, man.
Hey man, like I said, hey, we appreciate you for logging on, and we got shared. I see a couple shares already went up. Hey man, like I say, most anticipated show that everybody's talking about,
They
WODS.
say we've been hot, G.
Yeah,
They say we've been hot.
They say we've been hot. They say we've been hot.
They say we're doing good things in the community. We're doing things that ain't nobody else thought about doing.
Yes.
But they say we've been hot, G.
Yes,
That's
you're right.
true.
You're right. Hey
That's
man,
true.
and that and only God will bless us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think,
We looking for
we
the
don't do it for
blessings.
no.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We do it because we do it and not for not looking in return. We want in return when you do something like that. So
Right.
I want to salute both of you guys.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all did a great job. I'm glad to be a part of y'all team of doing something like that. I guess you're gonna show it to them. I guess you're gonna show everything to them.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on. We're gonna get it on. We, in case you don't know, we talking about we went out Thanksgiving and we did our little thing. So look, I'm gonna show that to you a little bit later on. We got an exciting show for you. Got a special guest gonna be back in the building, and it's gonna be a nice show, man. So like I say, share it right now, share it. I want them thumbs up. But anyway, like I said, man, we're gonna get right to it, man. I know everybody's talking about the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight. That's right, the Mike Tyson and
That wasn't the fight.
Right. That really wasn't the fight. You know what I'm saying? The main event was the fight before the fight.
That was the main event.
Right. That was.
They should have flopped that around.
Right. That was the main event. That was the main event.
Yeah, they call that an exhibition, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. The fight before the fight, ugh,
Yes.
that became the meme.
Right.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all another angle of this. Everybody's laughing at Nate Robinson.
Right, Nate
But what
Robinson.
I felt, that's what I talked to my counselor, and she said, "Mo, don't do that."
Come a little bit close to you. Pull your mic a little bit.
Yeah, I say they say she say, "Mo, don't do that." I said, "What you mean?" Everybody laughing at Nate. She said, "That's the problem. Nate might not be able to handle this, man. He might need to go and get on somebody's couch.
Right.
He might be snapping at the grocery store and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not
Well, I talked to G Money, man. G Money said he will whoop Nate ass. Nate will. I will beat Nate. I'm talking about on a bad date. But anyway,
Did you see the fight, Erica?
I did.
So what was your? Because I see you might be a little reserved. You ain't like the theatrics. I mean,
No,
you ain't like a white boy beating a brother ass like that.
The Tyson fight.
Oh, that was just a money grabbing. No, you saw them grab money, but those other guys, they wasn't grabbing money, they were fighting.
But one thing you will like is that Nate was actually giving his proceeds, slim while they may be, he was giving his proceeds to his charity.
How much was it?
yeah.
And it was only like 600.
Yeah.
He gave it all. Well, that's great.
He gave all 600.
I
Yeah.
am down with that. I ain't know that.
Hey,
You're right.
listen.
I salute Nate Robinson. You got your ass kicked like that there and you gave away all your money. Hey, I got to salute that, man. I'm down with that.
Listen, they changed the slogan. It's not no more night. It's Nate. It's Nate. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put him to bed, say I'm gonna Nate your ass.
I tell you.
Yeah, man. But Nate could have got hurt, man.
Hey,
He
Nate
really
got
could
hurt.
have got hurt. They
And,
say he was like the slam dunk king.
Yeah, he three
Yeah.
times in a row. He's like
And-
5'8". Nate like 5'8", man. Great athlete.
And
But-
now he
but
is.
the white boy had a little boxing skill. He wasn't just no average street brawler. He was boxing a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So Nate wasn't ready for that, man. and,
Well, he wasn't ready for that.
I hope
So,
mentally he's ready
you had it over at your
Yeah,
facility, right?
We did the fight, you know what I'm saying? We did the fight. You know, the fight party right there, 32 for 14 Lounge and Grill. We did it right there. It was exciting. Exciting. That's what I'm saying. I mean, both of those guys are old. Yeah, they old. I mean, for getting in there and doing that, that was
they wasn't trying to hurt each other.
yeah.
Well, I think Mike was throwing a few blows and Roy was just wrapping up, trying to stay protected to make the fight really boring.
Mhm.
But
Mike actually hit the punching bag more exciting than he fought Roy. I mean,
yeah, right.
He
All
looked
that,
good on the punching bag.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I'm talking about he was dynamic on
now
the
I heard
punching
Mike
bag.
Tyson was the promoter of that event. Now,
Yes, Mike Tyson was the I mean, it was his company that promoted the fight,
right?
and they plan to move on with it because, like I said, you know, he's actually giving call outs to Holyfield and certain guys.
Not Holyfield. Isn't that the guy he bit his ear off?
Yeah, exactly.
but see, the thing about that is, okay, so now you
Strange bedfellows.
yeah, once you find out that Holyfield said, okay, what the numbers was, what they did. They said, well, they made 100 million with Roy Jones. Now, Holyfield said, okay, give me 10 million and I'll do it because I know y'all gonna make such and such. But Roy didn't know what the numbers were gonna be. So he was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna make a couple dollars, I'm good. But Tyson made all the money.
Yeah. I agree on that. I agree on that.
But I still think that Tyson won the fight.
Me too. He was more aggressive.
Yeah. I mean,
he was more aggressive. He was definitely more aggressive.
He definitely was a lot more.
And anybody can call in and argue with me, but I think he won the fight.
That phone number is 407-299-8114.
That's right.
See, I thought I knew it.
Say it again, Mo. Say it again.
407-299-8114.
That's right. Call in right now. Hey, man, we're going to pay some bills, man, because like I said, the show is exciting. We got a special guest in the building, man, and we're gonna try to get it right, man, because that's what it's all about. This is the season. And we definitely going to do our part as far as the season because we did our part already, and we're going to continue to do our part. And I appreciate the shares. In case you don't know, the phone number is 407-299-8114. 407-299-8114. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, man. Most anticipated show.
Word on the street, dog. If I read, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all keep everything good over there. I'm gonna be the with you in a minute, dog. 100.
Hey, it's your boy Big Tig BT in the building. You checking out Word on the Street, you understand me? And the word on the street is if you ain't watching this, you better be watching me.
Okay, KK, this your boy Lil Scrappin' G's up. Get your cheese up. Hey, and the BMB click.
Look, this your man T-Mac, straight out of Polk County. We do it real big down here. And you listen to Word on the Street. Straight from the man. Chill.
What's up, Orlando? This your boy Marvin Dixon, the commissioner of comedy. That's right, I'm in the politics of the game. The commissioner of comedy, Miami Zone. We'll be right back, right here on Words on the Street. Make sure y'all check it out. Don't go nowhere, because I'll be here.
Let's go into something.
Let's go into heavy. They're going to the mandate of the corona, the vaccine.
All right, Mo got a big subject that let's talk about that, Mo. I mean, we was on the break and me and Mo was talking backstage. Let's talk about that a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you what's finna happen. Now, y'all say Mo Money told me. See, Mo Money just I ain't just what I used to be. I'm doing better. I go to council now. But December 1st, I told y'all the coronavirus vaccine is gonna be the most talked about subject going forward. And you're gonna have to make a decision. Is you gonna take it or you not gonna take it?
Okay.
That's gonna be the decision you have to make in about another month.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Get it later.
Let's
just get it later.
Yeah, I'll worry about it later.
Yeah, get it later.
Okay, but anyway, like I said, man,
And I'm sorry because I missed it. You said
That's
that
the
people
vaccine.
have to wonder if they want to take the vaccine.
You're gonna make a decision if you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
And
how do you feel about that, Mo?
well, I'm not gonna take it because I haven't seen a case study yet. So you ain't gonna tell me 5 years later, well, this is what it caused. I would like to know before I take it what it caused, side effects, long-term effects, things of that nature. So I ain't gonna take it, but they might make me. They might mandate it.
well, I mean,
It might be mandated, Junior. I'm telling you, mandated means.
But you know what they're gonna do. They're going to put it in alignment with the COVID relief.
Well, no, I know what they're gonna do, and I know what they're gonna do, G. They're gonna say you're not gonna get no more stimulus checks if you don't take the vaccine.
Exactly.
That's what they're gonna tell
Exactly.
you. Know, so now black people got a decision to make.
I was trying to say it the nice way, but yeah.
I know that's just the
exactly.
truth. That's how it's gonna go down. It's gonna be so. Oh, you don't get your income tax if you don't take. Hey, G, can you imagine telling a black man you're not gonna get your income tax unless you take the vaccine? Where the vaccine at?
That's it. That's it. Hey, man, call in right now.
What you think, G?
What's your opinion? And
yeah, we love to have their opinion.
Right. 407-299-8114. My opinion is basically, I would love for some other people to go ahead and take it, and I want
and let you know what happened. That's a great way to look at it, G.
G, what you want?
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, I want to see some other people take it.
We've been guinea pigs before now. I think the Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah, they was
case in point, Alabama.
How did that go? I don't remember that story, but with syphilis or something.
It was definitely syphilis.
Okay, see, I never heard the background. I know I heard bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be guinea pigs for a stimulus check, but I know how they're gonna get all Americans.
Yeah.
With the income tax check.
Yeah.
And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna put your income tax check and your stimulus together. All in one big check.
Hey, big shouts out to Felicia.
That's what they gonna do.
Is that what they gonna
for
do?
sure. I mean, that is what they gonna do.
You want them signing up? You put the income tax check and the stimulus together in one.
Hey, I tell people all the time, you're not gonna get me to walk backwards.
Hey man,
nope.
Nope.
You said big shouts out to Felicia.
Big shouts out to Felicia. Some of our people that's watching.
Thanks, Felicia.
So G, you gonna
my
wait
man
till
Warren is on. My man Warren is. We might try to get him backstage.
So G, you gonna wait, but it's a 5 year. 5 years is about the time where you know how a medication does you. And I watch your commercials. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, what I'm gonna take this medicine for? It's gonna give me 20 or more side effects and things that can go wrong. What I'm gonna take that for? So you gotta be careful with your medication. And everybody rushing to get it to the mainstream and trying to get it to the masses first. And man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all be careful out there, man. Before y'all just go to taking the vaccine, because they say you're supposed to take it. Be careful, man.
Yeah, really. I mean,
they ain't telling you nothing about what's in it. Ain't nobody said nothing what's in it.
I was mad with my mom because she went and got the flu shot. I was mad about that because I was like, you don't even know if they put some of that corona in the flu shot.
Right. I mean, one of the first guys I would love for him to take it. The guy Pimp Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I would love for Pimp Vegas. I mean, I want to see Pimp Vegas try.
I didn't see that coming. But okay,
APV in town tonight.
Hey man,
he in town tonight.
APV is dead.
He is in town, man. He's in town.
Hey,
I'm gonna hang out with him. I'm gonna hang out with him a little later, man. What's up, PV?
Okay,
I'm gonna hit you up at the club, man.
Okay. But look, anyway, my girl Jamie, big shouts out to Jamie McCoy. She's got she's actually got a movie that's gonna air on BET.
Wow,
that's right. It's called The Business About Christmas. Like I said, that's gonna be exciting. Matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about it, Mo.
Get her in the studio. I need to talk to her myself.
Right.
She on BET.
She's done a big thing. She the one that done this trailer. Also for us for the reality show. She is the one that put it all together.
Well, I need to see her for real. I need to see her.
Okay. Awesome. Let's get into that. I'm gonna show you that. Hold on.
Do you have any plans for Christmas?
Hopefully I can get those kids to come home.
I don't think I could do that, Mama. I mean, I got a lot of artists who trying to release music around that time.
Oh, we're actually going to Robert's parents' house.
Ma, let me call you back. I'm on a stakeout. I gotta go.
I called all 3 of them. Not one of them can make it for Christmas.
Come on, they full grown now. And this is supposed to be a blessing for us.
Unless you can come up with the money for the back mortgage, you're gonna lose the house and the store.
$100,000? I don't know what to be more shocked about.
I just came by to see if you took another look at my offer.
I don't need to hear anything else from you and
Oscar. Oscar! Honey!
I'll start making dinner.
We're live.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
We're
tell him
live.
to come.
We're live.
Okay, hey man, y'all seen it, man. Producer Dean, we're gonna need that mic when you get a chance. Anyway, man, like I said, that is coming out tomorrow. That will be out, you know what I'm saying? That's right. It's gonna air on BET. My girl Jamie doing big things, man. So y'all listen, man.
Shout out, salute.
Yeah.
We had her in the studio once. Didn't we interview her?
Yes.
Yes.
She did phenomenal ratings as far as when she came in, she did phenomenal ratings. I mean,
Right.
you know.
Well, she's a big star. You know, you got something on BET. You know, that's something we all as black folks should be proud of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So all you must know her, and I want to meet her.
Yeah,
You know, I got to tell her about situation.
Hey man.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, man, speaking of big stars, man, hey man, my man Cameron Hope is in the building and he's doing big things, man, because he made a commitment, man, and he say he gonna join the team as far as getting involved with us for about a month, and the relationship could be longer. We don't know, but hey, what's up, Mr. Cameron?
Hey, what's going on, G
Hey,
Money?
man,
Good to
listen.
be here. Good to be here
for sure.
with Erica.
Thank you
And Mo
for
Money,
having
Mo
me.
Money.
Good to have you in the building.
G Money, Mo Money.
Hey,
Erica
we
Money.
want some money. We want some money. Cameron money, Hope money. You know, hey, but we had a topic, and me and you had discussed it, but I told you the whole thought about the vaccine that's coming, and you know what I'm saying, the mandate that can also be coming.
Well, in these times, you can't really tell what's going to happen. Everything is up in the air. I know that a lot of people aren't going to want to take the vaccine. I know I'm one of those ones that don't trust it.
Right.
As far as much as I see now, I think they say they play with the numbers a little bit. They say 94, sometime as low as maybe 90%. The vaccine is effective. So, I'm just always afraid I'll be one of those 6 to 10%.
I never took a flu vaccine.
Yeah, I don't take the flu shot
Right,
either.
so, I mean,
The doctor always advises you to take, especially when you get up in age. a little
For
bit.
sure.
Yeah.
They
For
always
sure.
advise, but why do they advise it? It's going to benefit it's going to benefit somebody if you get it. If you got Medicaid or you buying it. So the pharmaceutical companies who making the money.
Correct.
They're who making that real money. Why do you think Pfizer and these Bristol West companies are rushing to get this vaccine to the masses?
Yeah.
It's big dollars in it now.
Well, I have an interesting take on it. I had this happen to me before. I got tested for TB one time. And I was supposed to go back and, they give you a little shot and they tell you that they're giving you the TB protein. And then you have to go back and see the reaction on your arm. And I didn't do it when I was supposed to do it. So they wanted me to take it again. The doctor didn't know whether to shoot me in the same arm or shoot me in the other arm. And so they shot me in the same arm. And then I had the reaction at that time. And what I learned from that was they prescribed me medication, and I don't remember what it was, some type of medication. And the medication began to give me a cough and some of the symptoms that you would kind of experience if you had TB.
Yeah.
And so when I looked it up, you know, I found out that medication was basically like a psychosomatic medication, which basically meant that what it does is it gives you I think it develops something in your lungs so that your antibodies go to the lungs, and then you know you fight off you kind of fight off the TB as well as the medication is causing it to do that. But what it did for me is it made me think that I was sick, and you know that something was going to happen. And so you know, it kind of plays with your head a little bit. So I often think, you know, they're pushing this so much in the media, and our society's basically gotten to the point to where, you know, if we hear stuff, you know, if it's going good or bad in the media, we get stressed out, you know. And so a lot of these deaths that they say from COVID-19, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the times, I mean, you literally have people that in their mind, they're constantly sick, and it's just really in their mind a lot.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I just try to keep a positive mindset about it. And I just say, well, hey, you know, I'm not going to get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best approach for everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, I try to keep.
I think vitamin C is probably one of the better things that you can take to help fight off a lot of these diseases that's out here.
Yeah.
Well, the preventive methods are better than you know going to get the drugs after you know. And so I try to do that. The natural preventive.
What the African was taking.
Yeah.
You know, the African they never get sick.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to bring your mic just a tab closer, bro, because you're going too far back. But anyway, we hold that thought, Cameron, because like I said, we're gonna come back to why we basically brought you on the show, because like I say, you know, a lot of emails came in. It was in high demand. So, but I'm gonna try to bring my man JD up real quick.
How y'all doing?
JD, what's going on, man?
I'm doing great. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Happy holidays, G Money, Erica, Mo Money, Cameron Money. Glad to be with y'all again.
Listen, man, what you thought about the fight, man?
I think someone already commented that, and I agree with them totally. I think Mike Tyson actually won the fight, but since this was an exhibition fight, you know, they had to make it a draw. So, you know, to kind of, but I think someone on television described it as like watching my old two uncles, you know, in the backyard fighting at a barbecue. I think it's how someone described it. And I couldn't sum it up. But although Mike Tyson was hype now.
Yeah, but one, you didn't answer the question. I'm talking about the fight before the fight. I mean, that we ain't even talking about that fight no more. What do you think about the fight before the fight? The real fight. That was the real fight.
Okay, true. Well, actually, I didn't even tune in until Tyson and Roy Jones started going at it. I think I woke up. Yeah, I know I missed that fight. I missed the real fight.
Boy, you missed the fight.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, man, like I say, man, and another question, Mo want to ask you is about the vaccine. Ask him, Mo.
Well, you know, I know you are being an attorney. The vaccine is coming. Right. You will have a choice, either take it or don't take it. And, you know, I think that they're going to put some stipulations on the income tax money and the stimulus money to make Black Americans get in line and take it. What's your opinion of that?
I think it's a great possibility because it's so significant. However, there is, you know, historical legal precedence with respect to the Supreme Court. And I think I already commented to Cameron, who made a post within this already, where I believe it was the Mormons, you know, maybe back in the 40s or back in 1918 when we had that big plague, where they went all the way to the Supreme Court. And of course, the Supreme Court said you can't mandate a vaccine on anyone. However, to your point, Mo Money, where I think you're right on the money, is that perhaps they can offer incentives for you to take the vaccine. And, you know, of course, Black people, you know, we go for that dollar, we go for the incentives, you know, we go for that gift card. So that may just be enough to get us to take that vaccine. So I agree with you there, brother.
Yeah. That's I mean, that's serious. That's deep. I mean, But anyway, JD, like I said, we gonna come back to you, man. So stay back line. We are fooling with you. But anyway, man, Thanksgiving was real. I mean, it was real, man. Thanksgiving is every year, and y'all know that is the time that you really, you have a lot of turkey. So we actually went out in the public this Thanksgiving. This was the first year Motifs Italian Ice, Crawford Design, More Money, Big Ideas, with our sponsor Hope Finance. We actually fed the people, man. We put it all together. We put dinners together, and we actually went out and fed the people. I mean, we had a good time. Mo, what you think about it? You know what I'm saying?
Just show it to them, G. I think we know what we did, and we ain't trying to, they say yank our own chain, man. It was just something that we did out of heart. I want to thank First Hope Finance for coming in at the last minute.
Yeah.
Putting aside, sponsoring that situation. So I think let's go ahead and show the people what we did, man.
All right, Erica, you.
I agree.
All right, let's go right to it then. All right. Okay, that's right. It's your boy G Money. That's right, WODS Live. It's Thanksgiving Day. I got my two co-hosts in the building. I got Miss Girl Wonder, Erica Crawford.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
I got my main man, More Money, Big Ideas.
What's up, Orlando? This is More Money from More Money, Big Ideas live on Word on the Street, and I know the street.
Okay, y'all hear what he say? Hey, man, we getting ready to feed some people, man. We getting ready to jump in the van. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do our little round. We're going to take y'all along with us. It's Thanksgiving Day, man. We're trying to give back at least.
We're going to go to the people.
We're going to go to the people.
We're going to go to the people that we see that need some food, that want a plate.
That's right.
We ain't going to wait them to come to us. We're going to get in the van, the Motif van, and we're going to go to them. We're going to go feed the people. We're going to pay our tithes.
That's right.
It's called paying the tithe. And I appreciate Erica for showing up. I appreciate my man More Money for showing up. And I
ain't gonna let you down, G. I ain't gonna never let you down.
That's
right.
true.
That's right. But anyway, y'all come on with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out here and feed some of the people. Come on, stay close.
Word on the street, and what we do. We go to the people. We go to them. You got it, brother? Do what we do. We go to the people. Here you go, partner. How you doing? What's your name, everybody? Willie, nice to meet you, Willie.
Hey, man, I'm Jeff.
All right, nice to meet you, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, buddy.
We don't want that many to get hot. Okay, we from South Carolina. We know how they. Things are gonna get better. Okay.
I want some.
Things are gonna get better.
We ain't got no potatoes. Live and Word on the Street. Do what we do. We come find people that need it. Hey, man, you have a nice day, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
I thank you, bro. We say, keep that mask on. Now, you want Italian ice?
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad that we all made it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Is there potato salad on that plate?
Very nice. Your plate, brother. All right.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Andy,
and you know what? We standing in the sun, G. You know what they say when it's hot?
Happy Thanksgiving, Willie.
You get a plate? Oh, good. Perfect. I brought it out just for you. God bless you. Remember, you're not alone, okay?
That's right. That's what we're doing, man. Thank you, buddy.
Well, y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe, man.
Going to the next spot. Let's go. Okay, man. Y'all seen what we did, man.
All right.
Exactly. And then the most touching moment my cameraman didn't really get, man. We was out there handing out food to the people, man, and we ran up on a lady that had two little kids. I mean, that was homeless. You know what I'm saying? That my cameraman did not get. There was, I mean, these kids had to be no more than 5 and 6 years old.
Yeah.
And you know, we fed them. I personally gave some out of my pocket that, you know, it was touching. I mean, it was touching. And from what I see, like I say, I mean, from me doing my first year of I mean, because I do it every year. I do it every year, but I do it with other sponsors, Commissioner Regina Hill, a lot of other people. But for me seeing that, you know, I think I'm gonna take more of a lead to it, because some of these people that's giving out, they're not giving out food to the right people, man. I mean, you did this was touching. So I'm gonna be more involved with, you know, on that end with giving out, you know, the way we do it, because it was touching to me.
I would definitely
Who you see that needed.
Right.
That we saw, open our eyes to where on Thanksgiving Day, it was still people that needed to be fed. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could have did more. You know what I'm saying? I think next year we probably will do more dinners and
it really, one, it touched me that you two were able to put together 50 to 60 meals.
Yeah.
With 3 days notice.
No.
So let's start with that.
That was 1 day notice.
Yeah.
One day notice. Well, it might have been one day for you.
1 day.
Well, I mean, a lot of times
but 1 day notice. It also really touched me when we have sponsors that are willing to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
And really come through. So thank you, Mr. Hope.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome.
Thank you so much.
And
for
we
that.
appreciate it, because I mean, he stepped up at the last minute. I asked him at the last minute. And like I said, the reason he's back on the show, because like I said, I got about several emails, you know, people wanting to know at this time, you know, how would they prepare themselves for the taxes? How would they prepare themselves for unemployment? I had about, you know, several different questions that I really can't answer, because that ain't my field. I'm a showboat boy. Nah. But anyway, I really couldn't answer. So you hear, and one of the questions, like I said, one of the ladies asked as far as she wanted to know how would she prepare herself for a loan, as far as getting her business started and stuff like that. So that was the one that I read. And I also read one about, you know, preparing for the taxes. When is the deadline? When do they need to do it? I mean, those are questions you have to answer. Okay. So,
well, I can give you some brief answers to some of those questions. The first one about getting a loan for your business. This year, because of the pandemic, it was a year of, well, with our business, we got more involved in that type of business. You know, they had the two types of loans, basically from the SBA. They had the disaster loan, and then they had the PPP, which, you know, was basically to pay your payroll. So a lot of people, if you're a small business and you don't have very many employees, then they're interested in the disaster loan. And these types of loans, they come around anytime there's a disaster, either through FEMA. But this one was one specifically for businesses, and just the federal government making it easy for business owners, you know, just put money into the business owners' hands so that they could put money, you know, back in the economy and to the employees. You know, me personally, I think that for businesses, I think either way it goes, they're going to come around and do an individual stimulus for the $1,200. You know, it's not going to be probably until after the inauguration, but at some particular point, they're going to do that. What they're going to do for businesses again, you know, I'm kind of up in the air about it. You know, I think if the Republicans would have remained in the White House, there would have been a greater chance that they will come back and do something for the businesses, just because Trump is a businessman and he understands, you know, that business, or he has a philosophy that he believes in, that, you know, give the business the money and that trickle down effect. And the wage earners will eventually get some, you know, benefit from it. You know, Democrats, they kind of look at it a little bit different, put it in the hands of the people. you know, the business owners have too much money. That's the philosophy that they try to put across. But, you know, they just really going to kind of give you small amounts like that. But everything counts. Everything matters to everyone. So we'll just have to wait and see. But definitely, you know, just people, your guests, they just have to continue, especially the business owners. They have to continue to watch the news. And, you know,
that's the biggest thing. Watch that news, man.
And anytime you see anything about, you know, the SBA opening up those loans again, you know, opening up that portal, you know, our information is First Hope Financial. You can get in touch with us at firsthopefinancial.com. You can go on our website and you can get in contact with us at either one of our locations. The second question was about the taxes. And you know, we're preparing, we're changing how we do business. We did open more locations, but those are physical locations, but we're also working on our online presence. And so, you know, this year we have a website. We have, because of COVID, we want to encourage people to, you know, be able to feel safe in doing their taxes online. And so we will have a secure portal site where you can upload your documents. You can choose your preparer. If you have to get on a video conference or FaceTime or what have you, you know, to do that, you know, if you want that face-to-face interaction, you could do that as well and not come into an office location. But all of our office locations, you know, we will have our PPE. You know, we will try to as much. You know, I bought large desks. So, you know, so there's more of the social distance.
Protocol of the COVID. Now, I have a quick question about the taxes. Will everybody get unemployment this year?
You need to get a little closer.
It's probably been.
Okay, well, we'll go to JD now. We can get to JD and hear it loud and clear.
Anyway, I want to ask a question about the taxes with the unemployment. Since you didn't work a lot this year, do you find that as your wages?
No, well, I think I thought I touched on that on the last show. But what happens with that, and that's a good question, and it's going to be a big misconception that you do have to file it on your taxes. What happens is it's not earned income though. So when you elect to get unemployment, it asks you, do you want to have your taxes taken out? A lot of people not going to have the taxes taken out. They just need the extra money, and they don't think that that's going to come back and bite them later on. But it is, because you're going to be, you know, that withholding money, you're going to be, it's not there. And you're going to be, held accountable for it.
But they didn't educate them before they did the form.
Correct. Well, they don't educate you on a lot of things when it comes to that.
They definitely don't educate you. But can you educate us just a little bit more? Just elaborate.
Well,
on that
the most important thing about that is not going to really, you know, well, you have to look at it like this. A lot of unemployment, if you got it from the very beginning, then you possibly could have gotten $20,000 worth of unemployment.
If you got it from the beginning.
Correct. If you got it from,
I know people.
Well, sometimes they give you the back pay.
Yeah, the back
you know,
pay.
I know people it's basically when you
pay.
claim that you were laid off, you know, and you weren't working. And so, and there's two forms of it. There's, you know, where your employer reports how long you were working, so that the Unemployment Bureau or the DEO, or I don't know exactly what they're called,
DEO,
but they,
sure.
They actually know how long you were working. And then there's the side for self-employment and independent contractors. And those are the ones that just kind of state that, hey, I stopped working in March, and so that they can get that back pay. And, you know, if you had $20,000 worth of income, you're probably going to owe about $2,000 in taxes, you know, out of that.
Now,
and so,
what about the EIDL? Am I saying
yeah,
right?
the EIDL loan.
EIDL?
That's the disaster loan.
Yeah. What about those? I know some people that have gotten like 25,000.
Okay, well,
the
loans, that's another misconception too. And people think that the loans count as income. And, you know, I try to tell people that a loan is not income. You know, a loan is debt. So it doesn't count. It doesn't count as income.
Yeah.
And
Look at it.
you know, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
it's debt. And so, you know, but some people get them and use it as though it's income and just spend the money and whatnot. But you know, it's a loan and you have to repay it. Yeah, it can benefit you on your taxes, but you know, you have to have some tax liability. And you know, but it's not going to do it on this tax return because you're not repaying the debt until starting next year. Right. And another thing with that, and I tell people this, I'm not, you know, don't quote me on this, everyone out there, but a lot of people are going to default on those loans. You know, it's going to be just like it was back in 2008 with the housing market. Correct. They're going to default on those loans, and you know, the government's going to have to do something. So, you know, there may be some type of forgiveness. Yeah. Well, they're not going to forgive the whole thing now, but you know, they're probably going to come up with they're probably going to come up with something. So
let's go to Dr. JD and bring him up. Dr. JD, man, what you think about it, man? I mean, everything.
JD was in the house.
Hey, what's happening?
I didn't get to say that the first time.
So with respect to the unemployment compensation, the stimulus, what you?
Yeah, I mean, basically the unemployment, and the stimulus. I know you were over there, you know, still living off your stimulus.
For sure. You know, I was just looking at, I guess, Gino Carmen just replying to his comments, and he was making kind of the point that. I guess many people feel the stimulus is kind of pointless, and he's making the point that it's not enough, that the government needs to teach us how to fish so we don't need a stimulus. And I agree with that, and that's a very much a conservative point of view, where I think not only do we need money, well as far as black people, we need the 2 acres and the mule, all that kind of stuff that we're owed for slavery. So they need to give us that. 40 acres and the mule, right? Okay.
Man,
I knew that is
we gonna
not gonna let you issue anything.
We gonna need our whole 40 acres, and on top of
trying
that,
to give us 2 acres.
I'm gonna have to look at what Gino is saying, but we already know how to fish. That's not the issue.
We know how to fish. On WAS, this group know how to fish, but the truth is 98% of us don't know how to fish.
Right.
To be truthful, Erica, 98% of us don't know how to fish. Just the 2% that's right here know how to fish.
Yeah, I agree.
What I was saying,
I not to cut you short, but I want to comment on something he said. I just had this conversation the other day, and you know, the school, we're not taught to do that. You know, and someone was saying about an elementary school, and that the kids were learning to do agriculture and gardening and growing plants and things like that. And, you know, I said to him, I say, hey, you know, the white folks, they're not teaching their kids to grow plants and garden and those types of things. They're teaching them how to buy real estate and put people on the real estate and continue to give them, you know, the money for staying on their land. You know, and why aren't we teaching our kids that at a young age?
Wow.
You know, why are we out there, you know, teaching them, you know, how to grow a banana tree or something like that?
Right. And we
that's
need to be
exactly what I was gonna make with education. Like when you just said that we don't know that if I don't file this unemployment as withholding, then I don't get that back. That should have been something that we, as black fishers, as y'all say y'all fishers, I'm still learning to fish. But being a fisher, educators, tell us, hey man, look here, don't get unemployment money without filing withholding now.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them know it. And if you read it, it tells you that. Right. But but when you don't, you know, when you don't have, you know, any money, and you can make the choice on your own and say, okay, well, I'll be responsible for it later. They know that they're going to get more if they select no. Right. And so they just select no.
And
Just
G Money,
for the
I would say what
record, it's all one's fault because one is a forensic accountant,
Oh,
so he should have told
let me
all
put
of
G Money
us.
on the spot for a second. G Money, what you're doing is the future. The future is this digital economy. It's everything that's digital, and you. That's why I call you the Godfather, because you're always on the forefront. Our
That's
generation, Black people, and I would challenge you, G Money, to. I bet there's a market out there for you to be able to teach children how to stream stuff, how to. You done put out a movie and stuff. All that stuff is digital. They can watch it on YouTube, and that's the future economy, G. And you already ahead. You light years ahead of folks. So I think there's an opportunity for G Money and Wads to supplement what you're doing now with respect to education and kind of teaching people how to do this, not to compete with you, but to put their talents and gifts on video so they can share it with the world, bro.
Man, listen, that statement, and I appreciate it too, One. I wish you'd, tell some other partners like Pimp Vegas, C-Note, some of these other guys. I mean, they need to hear it. They need to hear some of the things that you're telling them, because you know what I'm saying. They don't know what they don't really know what G Money is all about, and he's bigger than life. I mean, but I'm Gregory Turner right now. But anyway,
you don't know who he is.
hey, Pimp Vegas definitely don't know who he is.
Is that a real bow tie, bro?
I want to say something on the curriculum, like the high school curriculum. I think the high school curriculum should have a rap course, a music course, and things of that nature that these kids are into. All the kids in the rapping. So I think that should be a part of the curriculum. Because like you say, all that growing value is outdated. We got to give our kids what they want to do. They want to do music. So you got to give them in high school. Well, it should be a part of the curriculum.
I may tend to disagree with that, and I'll explain to you why. I mean, we were rapping when I was in high school. The problem with that is that, and I've explained this to my sons, and I explain this to different people.
They rap too?
Well, no. I mean, but if you're trying to go to the NFL or whatever, there's only a small percentage, of need for content of those things out there. Meaning, the upper echelon, the Lil Wayne, the Drake, the Jay-Z. Look how long they've been around, because there's only 10 spots like that. There's only 10 spots. So you can't tell, 50 million kids, and teach them about rapping. Right. Now, there's other areas as far as, the platforms. And this was something that JD was talking about, even though, we're using YouTube's platform or this platform or whatever one. I don't even know what platform we're using to do this, to get the message out. Everybody can, everybody can create something like this and use this and build this to get their message out to the audience and create revenue out of it. Right. So, I understand what you're saying, but, and I know the kids are interested in that, but I think that the power elite wants us to stay interested in that, because, they control that for the most part. Now, if we were doing more of the independent, if we would do
school though, if I can keep them in school, interested in going to school.
Okay, if that's the purpose, that makes sense.
That's one of the angles. You know what I'm saying?
But along with that rap class, the business end of it needs to be more emphasized than anything else.
Exactly.
And learning how to get in
how to read a contract.
Yeah.
All of that is part of that. But I think you need to put that in the schools, because these kids are gravitating towards the music industry. They want to be producers, engineers, rappers, but it's a lot of jobs that come along with it.
Another thing with that. Yeah. Well, another thing with that, I think that kids, I know I gravitated towards, some people would say in my past, oh, well, you wanted to be, a drug dealer. I didn't want to be a drug dealer. I just wanted money. But that's drug dealing is what was going on in the community. If you would have taught me, if you'd have taught me how to go to a machine and stick a card in there and withdraw $1,000, I would have been going all over town sticking a card and withdrawing $1,000. So so I think that our youth, they're looking for an opportunity, something that they know that they can do, and there's really nobody really teaching them anything in the community that they think that, hey, I can handle that. And, oh, I see how much money. Let me tell you how I got into the tax business. I was in a totally different business. I was a ticket broker, and my accountant.
What's a ticket broker?
That's another episode.
Yeah.
Whole nother episode.
You know what a ticket broker is.
My fault. Go ahead. Carry on.
I sold event tickets.
Okay.
I was a middleman between Ticketmaster and the customer.
Gotcha.
And so
Okay.
there's a business.
Illegal or legal? You did both?
No, it was legal. It was legal business. And
Go
but
ahead. I'm sorry.
but anyway, my accountant would come to my office, and every time he would come to my office, he would say, "Oh, this would make a great tax spot," and I just never really paid it any attention. And there were a couple other things that happened, but what happened was, just like the kids, I sold some tickets to some guys, some Magic tickets when the Orlando Magic were playing the Los Angeles Lakers, and guys wanted 6th floor seats, and they were $1,500 a ticket. And I sold them, I sold them the tickets. They gave me the $9,000, and they pulled up in a Rolls Royce and a Mercedes, and they were black guys. And I was interested in what they were doing. I was like, well, what are you guys doing? And they said they were doing taxes, that they had tax offices. When they told me taxes at first, I thought they were scamming over in Tampa or something, but then once I learned more about the business, and I went right back to my accountant, I said, hey, how much money do you make a year doing taxes? And, my accountant, he's real low key. He drove a little SUV Cadillac and whatnot, but he's not flashy or anything like that. So we don't think that there's any money there. Right. And he said, well, I make about $250,000 in 4 months. And I was like,
what?
This office would make a great tax office.
So here you go. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to do like G. Don't tell him no more. Don't tell him no more.
Yeah, hold that thought. Now let me pay a quick bill right quick. Like I said, man. Don't forget on BET tomorrow is going down. Like I said, on BET, the Jamie McCoy. Y'all got to check it out. I'm gonna just go straight to it.
Do you have any plans for Christmas?
Hopefully I can get those kids to come home.
I don't think I could do that, Mama. I mean, I got a lot of artists who trying to release music around that time.
Well, we're actually going to Robert's parents' house.
Ma, let me call you back. I'm on a stakeout. I gotta go.
I called all 3 of them. Not one of them can make it for Christmas.
Come on, they're full grown now. And this is supposed to be a blessing for us.
Unless you can come up with the money for the back mortgage, you're gonna lose the house and the store.
$100,000? I don't know what to be more shocked about.
I just came by to see if you took another look at my offer.
I don't need to hear anything else from you and Oscar. Oscar! Honey!
I'll start making dinner.
And we'll put you in. All right, we back live. I'm gonna holler at you. Okay, hey man, like I said, like y'all gotta check it out. Jamie doing big things. I mean, she's got more big things coming up. Y'all lay around with a reality show, like I said, being put together about the life of the promoters. And don't like yank my chain, man. So y'all just lay around for that guy who's gonna be like Stevie J. That's all of it.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway, my man, Mr. Cameron with First Hope Finance, he's in the building. He's enlightening us on a lot of things, man. Big shouts out to my man, Dr. JD, who's backstage, and he stays with us, man. He's becoming our #1 fan. I mean, he's in the building, and we love it, man. We can't.
That's probably big.
Somebody iPhone is ringing.
That's probably being. I don't answer. I know it's being Crook.
Huh?
I know it's being Crook.
Okay, but
he always want to do something. I'm in the middle of the show.
Okay, Benjamin.
He was down in Coco. He was down in Coco. You know that, don't you?
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, Benjamin texted me and said, "Don't make him Nate your ass."
Well, you know what? I'll take my chance with Ben. I like Ben. I love Ben. I love that he's on top of his game. But I just want to see Ben in the public eye doing stop brutality marches and stuff besides just taking $1, because that's all he's doing right now.
Can we pull up Dr. JD real quick?
Okay, let's do it.
Let me see if I'm about to be outvoted. Dr. JD.
Let me see if I can get him on there.
Dr. JD, did you hear what Mo Money just said about
Just to
Ben
confirm,
Crump?
you'd like to call JD or listen?
No, what I
I think you pushing too many.
I mean, I didn't do that. My man
I'm
Dean.
just saying.
All right, go ahead.
Dr. JD, did you hear what Mo Money just said about Benjamin
You break
Crump?
my heart when you talk about my frat, because I said before in another show, Ben Crump is my fraternity brother, Upsilon Psi Fam U, that's my friend. And what he does, I mean, he is filling a gap that right now only a couple other brothers are feeling. There's only a couple other people out there doing what he do.
Isn't that the same gap? Isn't that the same gap that all the white men fill for our communities?
Locally, for the most part, he's the one taking the big ones. Our thing is when it's on a much smaller level, local level, where you may not get national news. Yeah, you ain't hiring a black man for the most part. We still have that kind of mentality where we have to go to the white lawyer, we think, to win the case, or the white lawyer to get the money. But
And don't everybody take 30% no matter what?
Well, if it goes to trial, it's 40%. But yeah, 33 to 30.
Hold on.
What he say? 33 and a third.
Hold on, Warren. Stop this one.
What was it? 33 and a third.
I don't care how much money he makes. The only thing that I say that Ben Crump needs to do is be more in the public eye of trying to stop police brutality. I don't care if he get $100 million. Let him get it.
Okay,
you don't think
now,
that's what he's trying to do, Mo?
One. Before you enlighten on that, let me explain to you what type of guy that's asking that question. Okay, a guy that just kind of got on social media. Any guy that's grown and ain't got Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, man, you a dinosaur to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and you keep a marriage.
and
you gonna keep a marriage.
So he kind of just
I see how to come at you.
Right. Hold on before you answer it all the way. He just kind of got on social media. I think he just got a Facebook page. Last month. Okay, he just got a Facebook page.
Social media.
Okay, so he don't really know what Ben Crump is really doing this for. He's not really. I guarantee you.
I done researched.
He has not researched.
He did a 2-part movie. He did a 2-part documentary.
Okay,
I done research.
Okay, but what that got to do with the community?
I ain't seen him in no marches. I ain't seen him at no protests.
But what would him being at the marches or any protests? What would that help?
Right.
But what would it show that he's concerned about the money that he's taking up from these black communities? Come on, man. Y'all blind
He
about
ain't
money.
taking that money from the black.
He ain't take nothing. He ain't take no money.
Taking it from the government. He getting the money from the government and giving it to the black people, his clients.
Warren,
say it again, Warren.
I couldn't hear you.
Say it again, Warren.
Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
I said Ben Crump ain't taking no money from the black community. What he's doing is taking it from the government as retribution to give it to his clients.
He's taking it from his family. He's taking money from the families, which he's entitled to.
No,
he's getting it from the government.
He's getting it from the government.
Man, if the families can win their own money, they don't need Ben Crump to get no money from these cases.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They'll get a lot less. It'll be a fraction.
Listen, this is what we're gonna do.
Let me just say one thing in there. I understand what Mo Money's saying. I tend to agree with him more because I get the way in too, and I'll explain to you why.
Okay.
What Ben Crump does is, the same thing that Al Sharpton has done, the same thing that Jesse Jackson has done in the past. And the only thing that he hasn't done is he hasn't moved over to the other platform, and they just totally just take care of him because he's not in that profession anymore. However, what he's basically saying is when he gets the big case and he gets the platform, he doesn't really give out any information to the community to really put pressure on what's going on with the system that we're currently dealing with. He gets in there and he gets the platform, and he gets the money for himself, and he gets the money for his client, and the issue still persists, and the system still remains the same. And so he's not when he gets there, he says a couple little things, but anybody that really knows anything, saying something, and obviously you're not saying the right things, because if you were, I've dealt with the system long enough, there'll be a lot of opposition. They'd be creating opposition. So, these folks know when they make a mistake and it gets caught on camera that they're heinies in the whiny at that time.
But
and they allow some of
now,
these attorneys to come in because, hey, we know, he'll get the family right and we'll get the money to him. And watch what a lot of these families do. Once they, at a certain point, and this just happened to the case here in Orlando, at a certain point, the families don't even want anybody protesting anymore.
Right. Okay, but the only thing
what's happened.
Only thing I agree with Mo Money is anybody could have got in there and probably done what Ben Crump is doing, but you have to still give him credit because he is the one that's doing it. He's stepping in there for the family.
I'm gonna agree with Cameron for a quick second. I agree with you where there's the opportunity for Ben Crump beyond just coming in and raising the profile and getting the money for the family. I do agree but not just with him, but more so with our elected officials across the board. Our black caucuses in every city, the state, the National Black Caucus can all do more to educate the community on how to be their own activists, how to fight back. So I agree that there's a big opportunity for Ben Crump in these instances to educate the community. So before he get there and after he leave, they know how to do more than just protest. They know how to write a letter. They know how to show up to their city commission meetings. They know how to go to their state capitol and lobby and demand from their politicians to change the law. So I agree with you on that point.
Okay. Hey, and that means a lot, Warren. We're gonna sum it up with that Ben Crump because, like I said, I still believe in the man, and he's doing what he's doing. To me, he's doing what he's doing.
I'm still mad.
And like I said, we're gonna find out more. But like I said, I guarantee
maybe you need to get him on the show. Maybe you need to get him on the show.
Oh no, he's looking for me. He's looking for me.
I guarantee you, he's doing protests and he's doing a lot more things than we can see. I guarantee you, he is doing a lot.
He promoting his book.
Well, I mean, you listen. You gonna promote the book bag if you get a chance to stand in front of
the man, and I love to see black men.
I
love to see black men.
Wait a minute, Juan,
I'm looking for my book. I'm looking to promote my book. I'm looking behind, like, where my book?
Pull your book out.
Speaking of book, you know what I'm saying? One, don't listen. Hold off on the book because I seen.
And he definitely gonna do it. Watch this. Go ahead, Juan.
I seen what you were smoking. So
tobacco, bro. That's tobacco.
He doesn't even smoke. Stop it.
That's like saying you don't drink.
Billy Clinton. My name was Bill Clinton. My Omega line name was Billy Clinton because I didn't inhale. I never inhaled.
Let him show his book.
All right, Juan, but listen, man, listen.
What's the title of the book, Juan?
Lily's Dad, Paving It Forward. All you had to do is Google me, Edward Juan Lynham, and boom, is right there.
Okay.
Y'all heard it, man.
Lily's Dad. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, we're gonna definitely make sure you can Amazon.com. I mean,
/author/Lynham.
Okay.
Awesome. And it's a great read. Trust me. I've flipped through a couple of the pages. Y'all know I don't read that much, but we definitely want to give Cameron a shout out as well.
Yeah, we definitely.
How can we find you?
Well, you can find me through the website at firsthopefinancial.com.
Say it one more time just in case anybody heard how G and Mo said it earlier.
It's first, FIRST financial.com. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see that First Hope Financial.
Right.
First Hope Financial. She confused. It's firsthopefinancial.com.
It's the big eyes. Don't worry.
FIRST Hope HOPE financial.com. .com, or you can just call me directly, 321-746-3615.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments
one more
for you.
time for the phone number.
Thank you. Thank you, Juan.
One more time for the phone number.
321-746-3615. That's my cell phone number.
Oh, that's your personal cell?
Yeah, so make sure you.
Well, hey, I want to tell y'all about this. Before we get off the air, we're gonna get you on
I have
this.
to make sure I call him because
Make
G
su-
Money was mean to me earlier.
Well, I want to make sure y'all know that situation
Hey,
is
Warren, we're gonna get
about
back
it. Hey, no, keep Warren on the air. Warren, I want you to make sure my reality TV show Situations is debuting December 14th, immediately following the Word on the Street podcast. It's gonna be amazing. They're gonna follow me to what I'm going through and the things that I'm doing. So we finally got a date on it. December 14th. Look for the debut Situation. We all
That
got
is so awesome.
everybody life is a movie.
Awesome.
Everybody life is a movie.
You know, like I say, you know, we do one. We build them up and we put them out there. We put
Doing a
them
good
out
job,
there.
bro.
We build them up and we put them out there. You know what I'm saying? If they constructed by the WODS, they're gonna go a long way.
For sure.
Some of your attendees, as we wrapping it up, they was upset
Okay.
about the fight. I know we talked about it earlier, but let everybody know where they can catch you on Thursday nights.
Yeah, my man
Yeah.
Stacy Green, he does the comedy right there.
Laugh and Hip Hop.
Yeah, Laugh and Hip Hop. It's called Laugh and Hip Hop. My man Stacy, he does it every Thursday. He's got local comedians that's you know, he's giving them an opportunity to get on stage and do their thing. And it's been beautiful, man. It's been beautiful. I mean, the crowd is growing. You know, if you want to stop by, like I said, the doors open about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Come on in and sit down and enjoy the show, man. It's a nice place. 3214 Orange Center Boulevard. Y'all know I'm kind of Ebonics. Orange.
And
Orange
for
Center.
anybody who didn't understand that, he meant orange.
Right, orange. Orange City Boulevard.
He meant orange.
anyway, stop by there. And like I say, also we are putting together our Christmas, you know, what we're gonna do for Christmas. We're gonna update you on that. We were supposed to have that, you know what I'm saying, company, you know, Crawford Designs, they you know, they getting it together, but they're gonna get that to us soon.
I'm pretty sure it was ABC graphics that didn't get us the graphics in time.
Okay, ABC, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
ABC
Right.
graphics didn't get
Right
it
there
in
on
time.
Ferguson, huh?
Yeah, right,
Right.
there on Ferguson.
Right,
And
okay.
you know, it happens sometimes.
It definitely happens.
It
definitely happens.
It happens sometime, but let's just tell them about it real quick as we're kind of doing the wrap up. Cameron, what you don't know is we're going to be doing a toy drive giveaway to nonprofits.
Okay.
Yeah. So each one of us has agreed that we're going to put up $100.
Well, I mean,
And we're looking
that
for
amount is not. I mean,
like
that's,
I
yeah.
told you, that's
Right.
not gonna do a dent. We gotta
Right.
come up with something else.
Right. We
Oh yeah, no. We're just putting up $100, but we're looking to the community to donate
right.
to it, which is Woods.
Okay,
right?
well, I mean, like I said, y'all know I'm the host of the show, but teaching my colleagues, we never mention an amount, you know what I'm saying? Because the amount could exceed way more than $100. I mean, because we, you know, when you're doing it, you know, but like I said, that's
We want to do it big, and we're
gonna do it big.
And we're
That's all.
trying to figure out the best way to do it big. You know what I'm saying? Incorporate our own Christmas into giving. You know what I'm saying? We all got Christmas, we all got family, so we got to put all that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, find some extra to give.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're trying to do it big.
Yeah.
And then if you would like to be a participant or a sponsor in it, like I said, you can call us. Not at the 299, the 47. You can call us at 47459-2641. Then
Or they can
cash app us.
Mhm.
Yeah, cash app us at $Street 50. $Street 50. You know, everything is on the street. Anyway, you can cash app us or call us if you want to be involved. We're gonna have that flyer for you. So stay on the WODS page. We'll have that up by tomorrow. So if you would like to help us out, if you would just like to be one of the people that we're taking it to, right, as well.
Nonprofits.
Yeah, you have to have a nonprofit business, and you have to give us a date that when you're doing your Christmas attire, you know, or your giveaway, and we'll make sure we get it to you. Also, we're getting ready to do our Christmas party too, so that's going to be off the chain.
What kind of Christmas party? Tell me about it.
WODS situations, Hope Finance, First Hope Finance, Motel Italian Ice, Crawford Design.
Do I get to dress up? Watch out there now.
Long as you don't be at ABC Design. Okay.
You know.
But anyway,
I can see how you could get abused.
Hey man, hey, listen. We won't go there right now. Yeah. But anyway, it's been a great show. My man Mo Money has been over there, kind of, you know, digging in his little, thoughts, and I mean, wrap it on up, Mo Money. Let them know, where they can find you at, and how when the situation jump off. And
well, situations is going to be in-depth look into what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and all my trials and tribulations, and my going to the top. I feel like 2021, I'll be a millionaire. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do it. Y'all gonna follow me. Y'all gonna be all at my psychiatrist meeting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what situation will be about, the things that I'm going through and how I'm dealing with the pressures of trying to be successful on a legitimate platform. So, hey, man, lay around for situations. December 14th, we're going to drop the bomb out the word on the street.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Cameron, wrap it up. Anybody you would like, give a shout out to?
No, not necessarily a shout out. Well, I give you all a shout out, and I appreciate you allowing me to use the platform to promote my business. To all your listeners out there, just want to let them know, if you allow me to come back, we're going to be providing content, getting newsletters out, getting information out, some of the same things that I'm going over on the show and other things. And just to wrap it up, I'm definitely going to participate with you guys in the Christmas giveaway, just like I did for Thanksgiving.
Well, I appreciate that for sure.
All right.
And just
Ron, we need you too, Ron. Come on in. Help us out, Ron. Dr. JD.
One more time, make sure they have your website, if you don't mind, and your phone number.
It's First, FIRST, Hope, HOPE, financial.com. Telephone number is 321-746-3615.
Okay.
One still there or no?
Yeah, we're going to get you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm so happy to be here. Crawford Designs, everything from business cards to billboards and all the websites in between, no matter what G says. You can find me at cdporlando.com, 407-716-0396.
Jay, man, hey, you can still say that. Hey, man, that's great,
Say something
man.
smart and see what happens.
Warren, let's get a wrap up on you, man.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up by talking about the same point. G Money, you are light years ahead. I'm thinking I'm an advanced guy. What you're doing, I think there's an opportunity, because we in this digital economy, for you to do another segment where you breaking it down, where you kind of showing the kids out there, what they can do on YouTube as far as their gifts and talents. So, bro, you're doing something. I only know one other person or some other people doing like podcasts. They ain't doing video live streaming at this kind of quality, bro. You are light years ahead. So I think you got a lot of knowledge and information that you can share with the community. So I would challenge you to take it to the next level and really show these folks how to take it to this next level in this new economy, bro.
Right, I appreciate it, Juan. Well, we're gonna make sure my man Mo Money there's you have to have a coach now. Long as he's got a coach, Juan, and like I said, and I be that guy you know, can assist him. But see, you hold on. Let me bring Warren back on. Warren, the thing about what we do now, you know what I'm saying, it's just like that Rottweiler. He lets his other puppies go. You know, he let them go. Now, if they stray the wrong way, we'll replace him with another situation.
Okay, I hear
with
you.
another situation. So long as he stay on path, I think he'll be all right.
All right. Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
They talk
we're
about you
gonna
about
lay
money.
around and see, because like I said, he's got a great idea. All jokes aside, he's ambition about doing this situation. He's been talking about it for over a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for it to drop. So like I said, we're gonna get behind him. We're gonna push it and try to make sure that he jumps it off on the right page. I mean, that's
He
the main
says
thing.
I can be a lead.
Yeah, he could take all my co-hosts.
Right.
No. That's situation is gonna allow Orlando actors and actresses to be a part of situation, because everybody got situations. Everybody's life is a movie.
Yes.
It's true.
I told him that one.
That's true. I want to be the bad guy, the
You got to
antagonist.
trademark it, G.
Right.
One of them gonna trademark it,
Everybody's
right?
life is a movie. I kind of gave him, like I said, one of
Hey,
the
I give you that one.
right. I kind of gave him that one, but anyway,
Situation,
also
December
right
14th.
situation, December 14th. We are starting the first of the year. We starting to work on the second movie. We're working on the second movie.
Want to be a bad guy?
Yeah, I could tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, crackheads, guys to smoke the pipe. I mean, I want guys that just to play some bad roles. I'm not looking for all these. Every guy, when I was making my first movie, every guy wants to be the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Where's the bad guy?
I know a bad guy. I can call him up.
Peanut can't be the pimp no more. Peanut was just way too cool in the last movie. You gotta make Peanut like the crackhead.
Right, and then I'll take a Pimp Vegas. I'll take a Pimp Vegas for this second movie, because, like I said, it's gonna be exciting, man. We're gonna dig into it, and we're gonna get some of you, the people's feedback, and see what they think about it as well. So the movie's gonna be off the chain. I'll give y'all the name of it the next show, because we are going overboard, and it's been exciting, man. And like I said, I could not do it without you guys. That's right. Without you, I'm nothing. Anyway, WODS every week, 7:30. We're trying to start on time, black folks. We're trying to do
It was a couple minutes off, maybe like 5 minutes.
Good.
We did good.
It was like 5 minutes off this time. Last week we was on schedule. Last week was on 7:30 on the dot. So we did good last week and 5 minutes off this week.
Okay, big shouts out to Lady Jazz. You know what I'm saying? She's one of our faithful fans as well, Jazz. And all you other people that's watching, that's staying with us every week. Renee, we see you. I mean,
They're sharing it too good. They're sharing it good, G.
Yeah,
sharing it good.
The shares are good. The shares are great. Hey, man, but like I said, you got to stay prayed up, stay on bended knees. That's the most important thing of life right now in this pandemic, man. Stay on bended knees, stay prayed up, man. And like I said, if you didn't tell someone you love them, man, hug them tonight, man, and tell them you love them. Call up some of your brothers that you never got along with, some of your sisters, your cousins, and just say, hey, man, I love you, man, because it's real important in a time, right? In a time like this here. I mean, they here today and gone tomorrow.
And a time like this, let me just stop right here. Let me just cut G off and say, G, I love you.
Okay.
And thank you for everything that you do.
And I love you.
Mo,
Love you, Eric.
Okay.
Mo, I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I love you too, Mo.
Yeah.
I love you,
And
Cameron.
I love you, Cameron.
Love
I love you, Cameron.
Hey, JD, hold up with that, man.
Hey,
Look, here you go. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
You are hired.
Wait a minute.
You can play in the movie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Juan, you know I love you. Stop it.
Okay, listen. Oh yes, he got it. He got it. He got it. Hey man, listen, man. Listen, yeah. You can be in the movie. I definitely want to play. I want to put you in the movie.
Whoever you cast him for, make sure I'm the opposite.
I'm looking for Pimp Vegas, and I'm looking for ABC. I'm looking for ABC Erica. You know what I'm saying? ABC Erica was definitely here tonight.
G is really going to figure out the back end.
Hey,
you know,
but
it's
anyway,
going to be unfortunate for him.
I appreciate the shares, man. And like I said, hey man, like I said, and right now, if y'all see Mel, baby, tell him G Money will knock his ass out. He will Nate his ass. Anyway, tell him I want to see him. I'll give him a personal call out, and I'll knock him out at the mall. I'll knock him out in Washington Shore Shopping Center. But we got to go. Been a great show. We appreciate y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Next week, same time. Don't go nowhere. WODS, Word on the Street. Instagram shared. Let somebody know we in the building. We going to next week. I'ma holler. Peace.